They don't want you to know this. While thousands of Filipinos are spending thousands of pesos on visa fees and waiting months for approval, there are 7 countries right now in 2026 that are literally rolling out the red carpet for you completely free. And number 3 on this list, it shocked even me. It's a country most Filipinos never consider, but it has one of the highest quality of life indexes in the world, and you can walk in with just your Philippine passport. Welcome back! If this is your first time here, this channel exists for one reason: to show every Filipino that the world is bigger, more accessible, and more welcoming than you've been told. Today, we're breaking down 7 countries that offer visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to Philippine passport holders in 2026. Countries where you can live, work, or simply escape without the stress of embassy queues. Stay until the end, because the last country on this list could genuinely change your life. Number 1, Singapore. Let's start close to home, Singapore. Just 4.5 hours from Manila, and one of the richest cities on earth opens its doors to you for 30 days, completely visa-free. But here's what most travel videos won't tell you. Singapore isn't just a tourist destination anymore. It's the #1 financial hub in Southeast Asia, and they are actively looking for skilled Filipino workers in nursing, construction, technology, and domestic work. You arrive visa-free. You can explore job opportunities, attend interviews, and even extend your stay through the Immigration and Checkpoints Authority once you're there. The cost of living is high, yes, but the minimum wages and worker protections here are among the strongest in all of Asia. If you're considering working abroad, Singapore should be your first call, not your last resort. Bonus tip: Singapore's Little Manila in Lucky Plaza means you'll never feel homesick. Filipino grocery stores, restaurants, and even money remittance shops are everywhere. Number 2, Maldives. The Maldives. You've seen it on your Instagram feed. Those overwater bungalows, turquoise water so clear it looks fake. And here's the secret they don't advertise. Filipinos get a free 30-day visa on arrival, extendable to 90 days with a simple application. Now, yes, staying in a 5-star resort will cost you a fortune, but the Maldives has local guest islands like Mafushi and Thulusto, where you can stay for as low as 1,000 to 1,500 pesos per night and still wake up to that same postcard-perfect ocean. And here's what makes this a life-changing opportunity. The Maldivian resort industry is desperate for hospitality workers. Chefs, spa therapists, dive instructors, servers. Filipinos are already some of the most in-demand workers in Maldivian resorts because of our world-class work ethic and English proficiency. You can fly in on a tourist visa and leave with a job offer. Number 3, Panama. This is the one I promised you. Number 3, and it will shock you. Panama. Philippines passport holders receive visa-free entry for up to 180 days. That's 6 months, half a year in a country with one of the most stable economies in all of Latin America. A dollarized economy, so there's no currency risk, and English is widely spoken in business and government. But what elevates Panama from nice travel destination to life-changing opportunity? It's called the Friendly Nations Visa, a permanent residency program that's relatively easy to qualify for, especially if you have professional credentials or investments. Panama's cost of living is 40% cheaper than the US, while offering US standard hospitals, malls, and infrastructure. It's a true bridge between North and South America with the world's second largest free trade zone. Filipino entrepreneurs and OFWs have been quietly building their futures here for over a decade. Did you know Panama has one of the world's largest Filipino communities in Latin America? The Filipino-Panamanian community is well established, making the transition smoother for new arrivals.
Number 4. Kenya. You didn't expect Africa on this list, did you? That's exactly why you need to hear this. Kenya offers Filipinos an electronic travel authorization, an ETA, on arrival. It takes minutes to process and costs under $30. This gets you into a country that is completely transforming. Nairobi is now called the Silicon Savannah, Africa's fastest growing tech and startup ecosystem.
Google, Microsoft, Visa, and dozens of global companies have regional headquarters in Nairobi. Filipino IT professionals, healthcare workers, and engineers are already finding opportunities here that simply don't exist back home. The cost of living is 60 to 70% cheaper than Manila. The weather is mild year-round, English is an official language, and on weekends, you can be watching lions in the Masai Mara. Tell me another country that offers that.
Number 5. Rwanda. This one is for the bold, the curious, and the future forward. Rwanda, one of Africa's most unexpected success stories, now offers Filipinos 30 days visa-free. And before you close this video, let me tell you why this is not a joke. Kigali, Rwanda's capital, has been ranked the cleanest and safest city in all of Africa. There is zero tolerance for corruption, something that might sound almost impossible to believe coming from the Philippines. The government is aggressively investing in tourism, technology, and healthcare, and they want global talent. Rwanda's economy grew 8.2% in 2023 and continues upward. It's the Africa that the world will be talking about in 10 years, and you can be there before the crowd arrives. Mountain gorillas, breathtaking hills, and a society being rebuilt with remarkable intention and speed.
Number 6. Jordan. For many Filipinos watching this, the Middle East isn't a foreign concept. It's where your tita works, where your kuya saved money for years, where a generation of our family members sacrificed their youth to build a better life back home. But here's the painful truth. Most OFWs who spend years in the Middle East never actually see the Middle East. They go from the airport to the employer's house to the market and back. They work hard, they send money, and they come home having seen none of the ancient world that surrounded them. Jordan is your chance to fix that, and it starts the moment you land. Filipinos receive a 30-day visa on arrival in Jordan, completely free of charge. No advance booking, no fee. Just your passport and you're in. This is a country that is arguably the most historically rich place on the entire planet, and it is literally handing you a free invitation. Let's talk about what's waiting for you. Petra, the rose-red city carved directly into pink sandstone cliffs over 2,000 years ago by the ancient Nabatean civilization. You walk through a narrow canyon called the Seek, the walls closing in around you, the light shifting, the silence building, and then suddenly it opens up and you are face to face with the treasury, a 40-meter tall facade carved into the mountainside, as perfect and detailed as the day it was built. It was named one of the new 7 wonders of the world. And most Filipinos have no idea they can walk up to it on a free visa. Then there is Wadi Rum, a valley of giant red sandstone mountains and sweeping desert, so alien and so breathtaking that NASA uses it to simulate Mars. It's where The Martian was filmed, where Lawrence of Arabia rode. You can spend the night in a Bedouin camp under a sky so thick with stars it looks like a painting for as little as 2,000 to 3,000 pesos per night, including dinner and breakfast. And the Dead Sea, the lowest point on the surface of the Earth at 430 meters below sea level. The water is so saturated with salt that you physically cannot sink. You float effortlessly on your back, holding a coffee, reading a book. The minerals in the mud have been used for skincare and healing for millennia. Cleopatra allegedly imported Dead Sea minerals for her beauty rituals. Jordan also has the Red Sea coast in Aqaba, with some of the best coral reef diving in the world, right next to the resorts of Israel, Egypt, and Saudi Arabia. It's an entire diving universe packed into one small coastline. Now, beyond the tourism, Jordan is one of the most politically stable countries in the Arab world. It has maintained peace with its neighbors for decades, has a constitutional monarchy with a modernizing young king, and has been a trusted partner of the Philippine government in protecting OFW rights for years. The bilateral labor agreement between the Philippines and Jordan means Filipino workers have legal protections, minimum wage guarantees, and consular support that don't exist in some other Gulf destinations.
Number 7. Georgia. And here it is, the country I teased at the beginning. If you're Filipino, work online, or dream about living abroad without going broke, Georgia might genuinely change your life. Not the US state, the Republic of Georgia. A beautiful country between Europe and Asia where Philippine passport holders can stay visa-free for up to 365 days, 1 full year. No embassy interview, no visa stress. You land and you live. Now, let's talk about Tbilisi. A city where ancient streets, cozy cafes, mountain views, jazz bars, and affordable living somehow exist together in one place. And the prices? Honestly shocking. A decent apartment can cost as low as $15,000 to $25,000 monthly. Meals are cheap, internet is fast, and many Filipinos live comfortably here for around $30,000 to $50,000 a month. But this is where Georgia becomes seriously interesting. For freelancers and remote workers, Georgia offers one of the most attractive tax systems in the world, including structures that can reduce taxes to as low as 1%. That means if you earn online in dollars, you keep most of what you make. And location-wise, Georgia is perfectly placed. Cheap flights connect you to Europe, Turkey, Dubai, and the Middle East within hours. Then there's the scenery. Massive Caucasus Mountains, ancient wine villages, Black Sea beaches.
It feels like several countries combined into one. And quietly, a growing Filipino community is already building a life here. Freelancers, remote workers, teachers, and digital nomads who discovered this hidden gem before everyone else. I genuinely believe Georgia is one of the biggest hidden opportunities for Filipinos in 2026. The only question is, how long before the rest of the world figures it out too?